Nikah without Mahr even allowed? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Kitab an-Nikah series here on AR Fiqh. This is our sixth episode and today's topic is deep and powerful. We are discussing four critical rulings from the Hanafi madhhab that shape how Islamic marriage contracts are understood, and especially in terms of guardianships, dowry, mahr, and validity. These are rulings that affect real families, real marriages, and real lives. So, I am Abdullah Rahim, and I'm an Islamic student. Number one, let me ask you a question. If a woman agrees to marry with a dower lower than her usual standard, so can her father or brother step in and cancel the marriage? So, and can a father marry off his minor son or daughter even if a mahr terms seem unfair and it's still valid? And what if no dower is even mentioned at all? Is the marriage still legitimate? These are not just theory, they are rulings built on centuries of Hanafi legal tradition, and in this video we are breaking them all down. Stay with me. So the point number one, guardian's right to object mahr is less than customary. Our first point is with a woman marrying herself without her guardian and accepting a mahr that is less than her mahr al-mithl, the typical dowry of women like her. So according to Imam Abu Hanifa, the guardians have the right to object. Why? Because this lottery could reflect poorly on the family's dignity. They have two options. Either the husband rises the mahr to match her standard, or the marriage should be ended. But his students Abu Yusuf and Imam Muhammad disagreed. They argued that the mahr is the woman's personal right? So not her family's, and if she is mature and sound-minded, no one has the right to interfere, no matter the amount. So here we see a clear split: social dignity versus personal autonomy, both with deep reasoning in fiqh. Point 2. What happens when minors are involved? If a father marries off his young daughter even with a reduced mahr, or his young son with a mahr that is heavier than normal, the contract is still valid and binding. Why? Because in Hanafi law, only the father and the grandfather have what's called wali, that special authority over minors in marriage. If an uncle, brother, or any other wali does the same, the marriage is not binding unless the child accepts it and after maturity, right? So this shows the deep trust Islamic law places on the father's wisdom, but also restricts that power to only the closest guardians. Now, let's talk about something that often happens in real life: a nikah where the mahr is not mentioned at all. In Hanafi fiqh, the ruling is clear: the marriage is still valid. The contract does not collapse just because the dowry wasn't discussed. However, in such cases, the woman automatically receives mahr al-mithl, the average dowry, even to similar women in her family or social background. So this ruling protects both the spiritual and the legal status of the marriage, while ensuring that the financial rights of the woman are never ignored. And finally, point 4, what is minimum amount of mahr that makes a nikah valid? In Hanafi law, the answer is 10 dirham, even if a similar amount is agreed upon. Say 5 or 7, it will be automatically increased to 10. Why 10? Because in classical Islamic societies, 10 dirhams was the minimum amount that carried real financial dignity. That rule prevents people from turning marriage into something cheap, or you can say that symbolic without real commitment. So the nikah is still valid, but the woman must be paid at least 10 dirhams no matter what was agreed. So let's review what we have learned today. Number 1, a woman who marries with a reduced mahr may face objection from her guardians according to the Imam Abu Hanifa, but not according to his students. And number 2, a father or grandfather has special authority to marry off minors, even with unbalanced mahr, and the contract is binding. Number 3, a nikah is valid with or without naming a mahr. If it's not named, the woman still gets her full right, mahr al-mithl. And number 4, and the minimum valid mahr in the Hanafi madhhab is 10 dirhams. Anything less is legally upgraded to that amount. These rulings highlight the depth of balance of our fiqh, protecting women's rights and preserving family honor and ensuring marriage remains a dignified institution. If this lesson helped you understand the beauty and structure of Islamic law, make sure to like this video, share it with your classmates, and subscribe to AR Fiqh. And in next episode, we'll continue with more rulings from Kitab an-Nikah. So stay connected and keep learning. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.